Hello, this is Daniel from sound.headquarters.inc. In today's video, we are in partnership with Signal Acoustics, once again installing one of their room essentials packages. Here's a before shot and an after shot. I'm going to show you step by step how I installed this entire package at this client's studio, and I'm going to go into a little bit of depth of why things are placed where they are and what acoustic benefits they're providing as well. So here is the beginning room. This is a detached room in the client's backyard. Very cool spot for a studio and great blank canvas for us to install our room essentials package. So I delivered everything from Signal's shop here on site, and now I can get started looking at Signal's plans. So this is what you get from Signal when you order a room essentials package from them. You get full contractor grade drawings, full acoustic design. It shows you exactly where everything needs to be placed and what products need to go where. So we're going to get started on this wall where the window is right there. So I'm just going ahead and getting my first measurements, and then I can set my laser level up. That way I know exactly where I can mount the French cleats around the room to have perfect consistent height all the way around. So there is the wooden French cleat that is supplied with Signal Acoustics panels. These are the drywall anchors I'm using and the screws and drill bits, everything that I'm using to install these panels there. So step one is I hold up the cleat against the laser line. I drill through with my smaller drill bit to give me pilot holes in both the cleats and the wall. I drill out the drywall a little bit larger to accommodate for the drywall anchor, screw those in, and now that we screwed through that cleat with our smaller drill bit, we have the exact location pilot holes to screw our 1 3/4 inch construction screws through into those drywall anchors, and then the panel simply just hangs on that cleat. And then since it's mounted on a French cleat, we have that left to right adjustability, and that French cleat is built into the back side of the panel. So the panel still sits flush on the wall while maintaining that left to right adjustability. So now I can go ahead and get started on the front wall. So on the front wall, this spec called for one of Signal Acoustics' Milo acoustic panels in the middle, and then 2 of their larger broadband absorbers to the left and right of this center panel. These larger broadband panels are going to help absorb where the speakers are, providing more low-end absorption in the front side of the room, and those reflector plates are going to help reintroduce some mid and high frequency reflections into the room so it's not over deadened. These are another set of Hugo larger broadband absorbers, and since these panels are getting mounted horizontally, I need to use a metal cleat. So I'm just screwing in that metal cleat. These are going to act as upper bass trapping for the rear side of the room. So I'm just going ahead, getting all my measurements, and same thing with those drywall anchors. I'm just measuring out exactly where they need to be and screwing in my drywall anchors before I screw in my metal cleats. Now we're working on the opposite wall, and this wall just maintains the same design as the left side wall, and we're going to install a cabinet there later on for the client. So we left space for that. These are Signal Acoustics Coco bass traps. These are corner style bass traps that are built to be floor to ceiling, and these mount using metal cleats as well. And I also added just an L bracket at the bottom just for added security. Here are those metal cleats that I'm using for these bass traps, and I can just screw these right into the wood of the frame at the top side of the bass trap, and then I can screw my anchors into the wall using those exact same drywall anchors. So these corner style bass traps are going to provide more bass trapping and broadband absorption for the front side of the room, and especially in these corners where all the low frequencies tend to build up, it's a very good call to have bass trapping in your symmetrical corners. So I'm only mounting the cleat on the front wall, plenty strong enough to support these bass traps, and I am adding a small L bracket just at the bottom just to support the weight, and then I added a small wood screw at the bottom just to secure these bass traps in. Now we can get started on the ceiling spec. So Signal Acoustics called for 2 rows of 3 of their Hugo XL line of broadband absorbers. These are about 6 inches thick, rigid acoustic insulation, soft acoustic insulation, providing that bass trapping overhead that is essential for this style of room. So I'm going ahead and screwing in these screw hooks into the wood side of the frame. And now I can go ahead and get all of my measurements according to Signal specs. Now, since these Hugo XL panels are quite large, they're about 3 feet by 5 feet, and they are quite heavy, Normally we would just use drywall anchors with lighter acoustic panels, but since these are very large and very heavy, I'm adding wood strapping. I'm using a finger jointed pine that's already primed in white, so it blends in a bit better with my client's ceiling here. And I'm screwing these into the ceiling joists. And I am hitting 5 joists. It's not necessary to hit all 5 joists for weight, but since they're there, I'm just adding screws into them just for that added security and for my client's peace of mind with all of these heavy panels overhead of both himself and all of his expensive gear and pianos. There you can see the first set of strapping installed. I'm just going ahead and getting these all installed on one side, and then I can match the measurements on the opposite side of the room. And then we can just screw those same screw hooks into the wooden strapping. And then since that's into solid wood now, that is now screwed into ceiling joists, this is rock solid. You can hang off these panels now if you wanted to. So we have all of the strapping put in, and you can see I set my laser up now, and this laser line is going to be where I'm adding my actual ceiling hardware. So there's the locking quick links. I have some chain just to help me with the install since I'm installing these by myself. So what I'm doing is I'm adding some long chain to one side of the acoustic cloud here. So that way I can actually suspend it from the first hooks there. And then that will kind of be my helper to hold that side up while I install this side into the hooks. So it's just screw hook on the panel side, screw hook on the strapping side, and then I'm using that locking quick link to connect them together and thread the quick link down so it's locked in and nothing can make these panels fall down. Now, these center line of panels also have Signal Acoustics Raya diffuser plates on top of them. You'll see these around the room, especially in the front wall and the first reflection points of the room. And these scatter plates are designed to reintroduce some mid and high frequency reflections back into the room. Since we're adding so much absorption, we don't want the mid and high frequencies to be over dampened. We actually still want to reintroduce those into the room, so that way when my client is recording or tracking or mixing, their frequency response is more flat within the room, and they're not going to be overcompensating and adding too much mid and high frequencies back into their mixes. These scatter plates really help us maintain that great level of absorption that the room requires, while also reintroducing those mid and high frequency reflections back into the room. So here is the finished install. You can see the client has moved all of their gear and pianos. I installed that cabinet for him there. We've got everything set up in the room now. You can see the design, beautiful, very well organized, and it's just a beautiful space for our client here to make music and do all of the awesome things that he does in music as well. You can see we worked around and added custom panels to above and below that light switch there, above the HVAC controls. Anywhere that we need to, Signal Acoustics is extremely thorough in their design, as you can see from their room design package that comes with every single Room Essentials package. We leave no stone unturned. So reach out to Signal Acoustics in the link or description below if you are interested in a room design package for yourself. They can do room designs to anywhere in the world, and then they can ship these products to you if that's something you're interested in. And then if you're local to Canada, it may be me installing it. So thanks for watching. This has been Daniel from Sound Headquarters and Signal Acoustics. Peace out.